And our next guest survived by hiding in an orange tree for 6 hours. Daniel Levi joins us now. Daniel, we're so grateful that you are alive to tell this story. What can you tell us about what happened that day?
The same story that I told to ABC, to be honest. I'm really grateful for you to give the stage to people from the Nova Party just to tell what happened there. The Hamas started to shoot rockets on Israel at 6:30 in the morning. Not long afterwards, we are very drilled in Israel to have rockets upon our head because we have fight from Lebanon and we have fight from Hamas, Hezbollah and Hamas all together. So we are drilled to stay in the open field, not to get in panic and just try to stay calm. So we just stay put for 30 minutes, something like that. Afterwards, we heard from far gunshots. Sorry. So we just ran and we ran to the car. We understood that something really horrible happened. We ran to the car and we started driving. And a friend of ours told us, "Don't go to the road. Just come here. They evacuate people from suicide bombers up in the road. Just come here, stay with us." Meanwhile, we all stayed, just the people from the party, the dancers, the people that came to dance, the people that came to have fun for their life. And meanwhile, people from the road came injured, and the paramedics tried to help them. 10 minutes after we came there, Hamas came from the north and from the east on tenders and just started shooting at us.
Terrifying.
All of the people. Yeah, sorry. You want to ask something?
We're listening to your story, and there's too many like them. And people will look back at this day, already the worst civilian massacre in Israeli history. Killed 260 Israelis. Happened, of course, as we know, on a national holiday. What was it like when you saw, rockets lighting up the sky? I mean, those that were taken, they were kidnapped and taken into these hideouts. Go ahead.
It will be cynical to say that I got afraid, because I'm sorry for being cynical about it. I don't know if it's even cynical, but we are really used to it. We've been to Lebanon War II, and we are used to have attacks on Israel. We have always problematic with the people that want to banish us, because this is political stuff. This is stuff that countries do. I don't know, but because we are used to it, I actually, when I saw the rockets, I know that I have the mission to stay put, because this is what I learned. And just when I heard the gunshots, then I understood that this is much severe than just rockets. This is not a regular attack on Israel. This is much more severe. So this is the point when everything got switched, and when these gunshots started, we just start running. And this last couple of days, I'm started to remember the suiciders and the tenders and the people that was with me, and to get phone calls from people that I saw on the way, and to find people that survived. People didn't. A good friend of mine, a brother of a good friend of mine died there, and people that I knew there died there. So there is nothing good that I can say, just to remember them and to hope for better days. I really hope that better days will come for us and for people aboard and for all of the people anywhere, because this situation is not normal. Hamas is not asking for peace. Hamas is not asking to have country or have nice life. People who want to demolish and kill and rape and cut people's head is not people of peace.
Yeah.
And because I know a lot of people that was in this party that really wanted peace, they just really wanted to dance and have a good time. There is nothing good that I can say. I really hope that Hamas will vanish, and the innocent people will try to figure out with, I don't know, with United States, with, I don't know, with Europe, a way for living their life in peace. I just hope that this war will give the end to Hamas. This is what I believe that should happen, and this is only my opinion.
Danielle, thank you very much for coming on to tell your story, as hard as that was. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.